So I have finally, I think after 3 times of pushing it back, had the chance to sit down and watch the full race for Petit Le Mans in 2024. And well, what a race! I mean, it was good for the GTPs because, well, they won. I know that sounds weird to say, but remember, last year the LMP2 got pole. And whilst it wasn't Acura that ended up winning, they were not too far clear of the winning LMP2. They were further clear this year. More green flag running certainly helped with that one. But it was a win for Cadillac. A dramatic win for Cadillac even, for the 0-1 Cadillac Racing. And it was I believe it was also a send-off as well to the team because Chip Ganassi, I think, are changing over, aren't they? I think Wayne Taylor are as well. This was a really nice race because it was the beginning and ending of so many different things. Like, next year, when it comes to IMSA, we're going to have our first LMH entry. Because Aston Martin are bringing across a Valkyrie. Which is a big deal because it was the LMDH. The LMH has different requirements that was expected to only be for the ACO. Whereas the LMDH was designed to be definitely spanning both. So yeah, it was a good sign-off for Chip Ganassi as Wayne Taylor go across to be the Cadillac outfit. And it was a dramatic end to it, right? At the end, when Renger van der Sande was driving around, the lights were flickering on and off and on and off and on and off. You just didn't know what was going to happen. I mean, it was, the final half hour? I mean, there were all these things about the lights playing up during the race anyways. But even then, like, it was not, a guarantee that they weren't going to get a meatball from it. And, I mean, it's not the first time he's won Petit Le Mans. Is it the 4th time? 3rd time? I think 3rd time that he's won Petit Le Mans. I think 5th or 6th time on the podium. It's ridiculous the form that he's had at the race. But realistically, it wasn't going to do much to affect the outcome of the championship. It still went Porsche's way, and Porsche were able to get championship wins in both IMSA and WEC. Big stuff for Penske, right? Penske manages to get a win at the Indy 500 as well. Manages to win IMSA, Petit Le Mans, and Daytona 24. Managed to win in NASCAR. Great stuff for that organisation this year across multiple different disciplines. Stock cars, prototypes, open wheelers, on the ovals, on the road courses. It's been good for them. And then the championship goes the way of Dane Cameron and Felipe Nasr, with Matthew Jaminet and Nick Tandy in 2nd, and then 3rd place Bourdais and Van der Zande. In the Endurance Championship, 2nd and 3rd are switched around. Then the P2 was Mikko Jensen, Stephen Thomas and Hunter McElrea got the Endurance Championship stuff, but it was Tom Dillman and Nick Bull who got the Drivers' Championship. When it came to the GTD Pro, Heinrich managed to seal it, but the Michelin Endurance Championship went the way of Sellers, Snow and Verhagen. Then in GTD, it pretty much split the way of Philip Ellis and Russell Ward for both, though also Indy Doncic was in the Michelin Endurance Championship. But yeah, like I said, in terms of teams, it was Penske, right? Michelin Endurance had Chip Ganassi in 2nd by 1 point at the end of it all from the 6 car, but the 7 ended up taking both, and then Inter Europol took LMP2 for IMSA, and then TDS, the Michelin Endurance Championship. GTD Pro went the way of Paul Miller for Michelin Endurance, and then AO Racing for the point standings in overall. And then GTD both went to Winwood Racing. Like, some of these were pretty much sealed anyways. But hey, it's been a great watch. It was great to follow, and I followed IMSA on and off this season. I've already reviewed these big ones. I might follow it a bit more next year. It's been fun to watch. And I think we are in a golden era for sports car racing. The only thing that I think needs to be done to make it better is stop with the F1 comparisons. And that's not something that IMSA can control. It's also for the France family really has an interest in controlling. It's something that the FIA has to control. Because part of the reason why the hypercars were slowed down compared to the LMP ones wasn't cost. Because you can have a cost-effective formula that is fast. The reason why they did it was because F1 didn't like the fact that 919 Evo was faster than an F1 car. So if you can stomach the idea of F1 not being the outright fastest in all conditions all the time, then we can have fun. I think that's the best way of saying it, fun. Because it's a bit boring otherwise. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I hope to see you again soon for more. Bye for now.